Go away. Absolutely. I think the protests were all about making Trump's America look particularly chaotic and horrible, and that Trump doesn't have a handle on law and order. And I think it's very hard, and not to mention, of course, we're all racist. And I think by and large, it did accomplish that mission, which is sad to say. But I do think that having thought about it for a long time during the scope of the research, I do think it did have its core effect was met. However, there is a extra component now that I think the way it's being framed now is these are actually problems in Democrat-run cities, which is now much harder of a narrative for the people who are in the anti-Trump wings of the media. And as that narrative is starting to take hold, I think they're going to be less encouraging of the protests, and the less they're going to frame the protests as favorable, because now it's not helping their narrative. Now it's Joe Biden's America, not Donald Trump's. They don't want to make it look like Joe Biden doesn't have a handle on law and order. And there is this narrative that people are fleeing the cities at such a rapid rate, and that it does not look good for the cities, all of which are controlled by Democrats, almost 100%. I want to comment on what you said, that was maybe your favorite chapter. What in particular about it you think was very helpful?
Is my mind fails me also. My memory fails me also. The way I encode information, right, is not perfect, and it's just as fallible as others. And I can't write notes about everything. And I think you do a very good job of talking about the media's distortion. Again, that what exists between the mind and pristine information, there's a lot of distortion, right? That there's a lot that I forgot. Even though I'm keeping a log, I kind of remember it factually, but the way my mind encoded it and filed it is just as flawed as everybody else's, right? So I forgot about how orchestrated, how instrumentalized the behavior of the protesters to become violent was.